Yo, what is going on, guys? My name is Maximizing and welcome to my 25,000 subscribers Q&A. I asked you guys for questions literally 2 days ago. Usually it takes me about a week to get a video's worth of questions in, but it's been 2 days and you guys sent me hundreds and hundreds of questions for this Q&A. So unfortunately, obviously all of them aren't going to be in this video, but whether your question got in or not, I really do appreciate you asking. But let's get into these questions. So starting off, just going through these questions, I can already tell multiple people asked what my goals were for 2017 just because it's a new year and all. And my goals for 2017, honestly, just to keep doing this. I don't really have a set goal of like how many subscribers I want to have by the end of 2017 or anything like that. A Twitch partnership would be cool, but I can't even stream in HD, so I don't really see that happening until I get a new computer. But yeah, overall, just keep doing this. I'm pretty happy with my life right now. I live in an apartment that I absolutely love, and I'm able to just go to work every day knowing that I have something that I can come home to that I love to do. So my goals for 2017 is honestly to just keep doing this. Hopefully I can get a new computer and I can upload longer, nicer videos, and just to keep on daily uploading. That's a big goal for me too. But moving on, our next question is going to be from Groucho Marx asking, have you ever been to a gym? Well, I've been to the Elite Four several times, so you bet your ass I've been to many gyms. Next up, we got Bob asking, what kind of recording/editing software do I use? For recording, I just use the basic, Elgato software that's complete shit. I hate it. But that's all I can really do, because if I use OBS, it just drops frames on my computer. And then for editing, I just use basic Sony Vegas. That includes, the compilations I make for Jason and the Maxtages and all that. A lot of people think I use Premiere for those, but no, I just use basic Sony Vegas. I have Premiere on my computer. Every time I open that program, it confuses the hell out of me, and then it reminds me of school, and then it reminds me of my teacher yelling and cussing me out, and then it reminds me of me crying. So yeah, I don't open Adobe Premiere anymore. Speaking of school, we got Plagiarism asking what YouTubers I watch the most. So obviously Jason, you guys know I obviously watch him. And then also just whenever I have the time, I watch Markiplier, PewDiePie, Jacksepticeye, just most of the big YouTube Let's Players. Other YouTubers I watch, if I just go through my subscriptions, Nightblue, Tyler1, Trick2G, Robaz. I absolutely love Robaz. I've been watching him for years. Most of the guys in the Grind Squad I'm friends with, so I watch their videos all the time. But yeah, I'm actually subscribed to a lot of people. Those are just the ones I usually watch weekly anyway. Next up, Ollie asks, have I ever done a house tour? So I haven't actually done a house tour when I lived with my parents. I never did one there just because, I lived with my family and it was kind of invasion of privacy with all their stuff. The whole house wasn't mine to just, go around with a camera and film everyone. And so I never did a house tour there, but I actually have done an apartment tour if you guys want to check that out. I'll leave a link down in the description. It was when I just moved in and I did a little apartment tour if you guys want to check that out. Next question, we've got Fat Joe 2000 asking, when are you going to do a face reveal? Now, another question I actually got a lot of people asking was just if me and Jason have actually met each other in real life, and no, we haven't. We live on direct opposite sides of the country. I live in Washington State, he lives in New Jersey, but I would love to meet him. I know that he's talked about wanting to meet everyone in the squad call for a long time too. Those guys have known Jason a lot longer than I have, and so I'm sure our whole group of friends in the squad call and everything will meet each other eventually. I just don't know when. Honestly, all of us are just nerds that never leave our house, so if it ever happens, it'll probably be at like a convention or something that we all go to. I don't know. Next question is from Cobra. He's asking, do you plan on doing any more charity live streams? So for those of you who don't know, back in October when the new Skyrim came out, it was just like a Skyrim remaster that wasn't really a remaster, but it was still a lot of fun. I actually did a 48-hour live stream that was really just back-to-back 24-hour live streams. It was a charity live stream and the goal was $750, and I told everyone that if we could break that, I would dye my hair a color of the viewer's choice. And obviously, if you guys couldn't tell, I dyed my hair purple. I was surprised actually no one's really asked what's up with the purple hair. I guess you can't really see it, but this hair is purple. You just can't really see it because I have black hair under it, obviously. And it's really faded too because I got it in the beginning of November. But to answer the question, if I'm planning on doing another one, I definitely want to. I just don't really know when. These live streams do take quite a bit of planning, and I've just been really busy, obviously, in the past month. But I definitely like to do another one, even several in 2017, so I guess that's a really good goal I could have. Next question is from Miles asking, what other hobbies do you have besides gaming and making videos? Honestly, I have no idea. I could sit here and think about this for an hour and I probably wouldn't have anything else for you. My daily life consists of going to work, coming home, making a video, and then going to sleep and just rinse and repeat. Yeah, honestly, I couldn't tell you anything. It's really sad, honestly, I guess. But I have fun and I enjoy it, so that's all that really matters, right? Next question is from Shrimpson asking, will I ever open a P.O. box? I actually do have a P.O. box open for fan mail from you guys if you guys ever want to send me anything. It's in the description in almost all of my videos now, and it's also in the, like, about section on my YouTube channel. You guys can see like a bunch of fan art behind me on that wall back there. And I have like a whole fan art wall right there just dedicated to anything you guys send me. Or if you guys just want to send me letters or anything like that, I always keep those as well. Next question is from Gilly or Logan asking, will you at least buy me diapers for Outlast 2? Gilly, you're gonna need a lot more than diapers for Outlast 2. Next question is from Raul asking, would you rather have 4 arms or 4 nipples? Honestly, I would love to have 4 arms, then I can cosplay Machamp. Think of all the things you could do with 4 arms too. Actually, don't think about that. So next question, I actually got a lot of people asking this question as well, and it's just basically the origin of why I hate wet floor signs. I did answer this question for my 10,000 subscribers Q&A, but obviously a lot of you guys are new and have no idea why I just hate wet floor signs. Some of you guys in the comments of my Max Taj 2 actually guessed it. It's basically just like why PewDiePie hates barrels. It's just something to blame in the video game. And while it is basically just copying PewDiePie, that's never what it was originally meant to be. And it basically originated from my Alien Isolation series. Just basically anytime I died or anytime I wanted to take my frustration out on something, it was always a wet floor sign to blame for it. And it just became this inside joke on my channel, and like the few viewers I had back then absolutely loved it. And so it just grew into that. After Alien Isolation, I would play other games and there'd be wet floor signs in there too. And so it just became this big inside joke on my channel to just pretend these wet floor signs had a mind of their own, that they were some evil race that was trying to destroy humanity. But yeah, basically it's just a stupid inside joke on my channel. Isaiah asks, can you hum while holding your nose? Now Wednesday asked what games I'm actually looking forward to posting on my channel later this year, and a bunch of people actually answered that question with their questions. Eon asked if I'm going to be doing a Resident Evil 7 playthrough. I definitely am. The Resident Evil 7 demo just blew up on my channel when I made a few videos on it, and I think a good percentage of my fan base on this channel is actually for that Resident Evil 7 demo, so I'll definitely be doing a playthrough of the game when it comes out on January 24th. Mellow Wolf actually asked if I'll be doing a playthrough of Visage, if it actually ever comes out, because it is a Kickstarter project and some of those don't actually work out. But if it actually does end up coming out, I'll definitely do a playthrough of Visage. TKC asked me if I'll be doing a playthrough of The Last of Us 2. Definitely. The original Last of Us was just such an awesome game. I actually never played it myself, but I watched multiple YouTubers play it. And although I know the ending and everything that happens throughout the game, I was actually thinking about doing a playthrough on The Last of Us Remastered. So that way when The Last of Us 2 does come out, I can show people my original playthrough so they can go watch that for themselves if they'd like. That way they're all caught up with the story. And then a few others just asked what games I'm looking forward to in 2017. Other than the ones I just talked about, obviously Outlast 2 I'm really excited for. Little Nightmares is another indie horror game coming out in 2017 that I'm looking forward to. I'm going down the list right now and there's not too many non-horror games that I'm looking forward to in 2017. There's definitely a lot of big title horror games coming out though, which we haven't had a lot of big title horror games in a while, so I'm definitely looking forward to that. Alpha asks, would I eat a bowl of crickets for $40,000? Alpha, I would eat 40,000 crickets for $40,000. Chris asks, what is my favorite movie of all time? Definitely by far 500 Days of Summer. I don't know if any of you guys have seen that, and it's kind of like a chick flick, but when I saw that movie, it was right after like my heart got crushed by a girl, and that movie is just like super relatable for guys because it's like one of the only love movies that's really about the guy instead of the girl, and it's a realistic love movie. It is a really corny movie, but I feel like it's just a really relatable movie for most guys that have just gotten their heart crushed by a girl. So if you haven't seen it, definitely go check it out. By far one of my favorite movies of all time. Koala asks, why is it your name has 3 letters? A triangle has 3 squares. You have 3 things on your face. Trilogy asks, what is my favorite YouTube video that I've made of all time? Now that's a really hard one. I don't think I can pick just one because there's so many videos that I absolutely love that I've made before. I'd definitely say all of the compilations I've made for Jason. I love those videos. The Max Tages as well. I actually went on a trip to Malibu, Canada in summer 2015 and I made a vlog of that whole trip. It was a week-long trip and I had such a fun time, and the vlog I made for that was amazing. I'll leave that in the description as well if you guys want to check out that. MLG Gorilla asks, what motivates me in putting all the effort into my Max Tages? Honestly, just to entertain you guys. Probably one of the most satisfying feelings ever is just creating something and having other people enjoy it. And that's really just what motivates me, not just for the Max Tages, but every single video I make. Imagine asks, what would you do if you saw a wet floor sign right behind you? I would probably just drop kick that motherfucker right off my balcony. But anyways, guys, that is gonna have to do it for the Q&A. Hopefully you all enjoyed. I just wanted to say thank you all again for 25,000 subscribers. It's been one hell of a start to my 2017. I'm gonna try my best to continue daily uploading throughout the entire 2017 year, and hopefully we can make 2017 a lot better than 2016. Again, I'm sorry if any of your questions didn't get answered in this video. I really tried to just put the ones in that I thought you guys would enjoy me answering the most. But whether your question was in the video or not, I really do appreciate all the questions I got for this Q&A. But yeah, that's gonna have to do it for the video, guys. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you next time. But until then, this has been Max. Peace.